Hello, my name is Jeffrey Kasande. Welcome to the Hubcast, and for those of you listening for the first time, this is an episode where we talk to representatives from our community project organizations. Cue the music. This week, we have two representatives from Habitat for Humanity.
My name is Dana Burgess. I am a volunteer with Habitat for Humanity, and I am the chair of Habitat Greater Ottawa's first ever Youth Build Committee. And what we're aiming to do with that is get youth involved on the build site and off the build site, raising awareness for affordable housing in Ottawa. And I got involved with Habitat for Humanity about a year ago when I met the CEO through a networking event.
And my name is Kristin Harold. I'm the Director of Engagement for Habitat for Humanity Greater Ottawa. I've been with the organization for since 2012. And before that, I was a volunteer with my workplace in 2007. And loved what they do and how they give back to the community and help people make home ownership a reality, because a lot of people have trouble finding affordable housing nowadays, especially in Ottawa.
Perfect. So, I mean, it's great. You both kind of got involved through a workplace setting, and it wasn't necessarily something you went out to seek. But, I mean, that's kind of what volunteering is, right? You sometimes end up in a position that you didn't actually go out to end up to in the first place, which is great. Just going back to the youth build, can you give us some more information? Now, I know that you said that you have people starting at about 16 and you want them accompanied with an adult? Mm-hmm. Okay.
So the youth build on-site is targeted towards youth aged 16 to 24. Between the ages of 16 and 18, youth will require an adult supervisor to be on-site. Mm-hmm. But we are trying to get youth of all ages involved. So if anyone has like a younger brother or sister they want to get involved, we can help them find other ways to get those youngsters involved.
Okay, perfect. Now, Kristin, you also talked about getting people into their homes. Can you take us through how that actually works, like what the process would be?
Sure. People apply on our website. We actually have a really great video that explains the whole process. People have to be within, their income level has to be within $43,000 to $63,000, approximately $1,000 a year, which surprisingly is low income in Ottawa. And they have to be families, so they have to have at least one child. So generally our families have one up to six children. And they apply. There's a pretty intensive process. Background checks, police checks, references. They need to be employed, whether it's full-time or part-time. One of the misconceptions with Habitat is that people are on welfare, and that's not true. There are hardworking, low-income people who are, your school bus drivers, retail employees, personal support workers. We have commissionaires who work for the government. Lots of different people that just have a hard time, getting getting a mortgage, and saving up the money for a down payment is so hard nowadays. So part of our program is there's a long-term low-interest mortgage. Besides being the builder, we hold the mortgage for the homes. Mm-hmm. So people, they also do 500 hours of sweat equity volunteer time. So instead of doing a down payment, they give 500 hours, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you have a full-time job and you have 3 kids, it's hard to find that time. So they're very dedicated, and they make a big commitment to us to do that. And they have to complete those 500 hours before they move into the home, before they buy it from us.
Now, is that 500 hours on their own home, or can it be on another home as well?
It's a whole combination of things. They actually work on the build site, and they build their home. Right now we're building 4 homes in Orleans, so they'll work on each other's homes, on all the people that'll be purchasing the homes this year, and they can volunteer for their church or a community event, or if we have things in the office, they can come in and work. And we also have 2 restores in Ottawa where we sell new and used building and renovation material, and they work in the restore. And so it's great.
That's very helpful.
Lots of different.
So on the Algonquin College website, the build is listed as going from September 8th to December 30th. Now, is that's going to be the duration of the project, or is there any chance of the project going over or anything like that?
Yeah, we actually started construction early August, and we're going to be going until the houses are finished, so it could be the end of December. It probably will go into January. Everything will probably be closed in October, so you won't be working. You'll be inside. And every day, Monday to Saturday, we have volunteers on site. We have one full-time employee on site, a construction manager, and everybody else is a volunteer.
Okay. On October 3rd and November 7th, those are actually trade-specific days. Can you guys give us a little bit of information about that?
Sure. Well, we've been talking with your student support services, and we've booked those days for Algonquin College. Nobody else will be on site, just Algonquin students. And we're hoping to have people in the trades programs come on.
Okay.
And you volunteer from 8 to 4, but we're a little flexible if you can't stay till 4. And you'll be doing whatever is needed on site. So whether it's framing or drywall or whatever. And we always say, if you're not comfortable, whatever you're doing, you just tell someone and you can do something else on site. They're very flexible and understanding. But we love to have people, whether you're skilled or unskilled, we're happy to have you on board.
So experience isn't necessary?
It is not. I've been on the build site and I am not experienced.
Okay, good to know, because I am not the best with hammers and screwdrivers.
No.
I took construction tech in high school. Nothing was ever square, but you live, you learn, right? So the volunteer schedule would go from 8 to 4, you're there, and then you're split into teams, and you each have a designated job.
Right, and we have, if you don't have steel-toe boots, they're required because it's a construction site, but we have a supply that you can borrow. We also have hard hats and safety gloves and everything you need on the construction site.
Okay.
And we also provide lunch and snacks and coffee and water.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So I just have to bring my steel-toe boots, and I'm ready to go. Just hit the ground running.
Yeah, and we always say we build rain or shine. So bring
rain or shine.
Bring a fleece or a raincoat or whatever. Yeah, because
You guys are double tough. That's awesome.
We are.
That's fantastic, actually. Well, thank you very much for talking to us about Habitat for Humanity. We definitely appreciate you guys giving your time. So for the students listening to this, keep in mind that starting September 8th, Algonquin College will have the opportunity to go. You just have to go on the Student Services Support website, and if you look under Volunteer, all the information is there. And for those of you in the trades, October 3rd and November 7th, those are your specific days. So you can check out, once we get closer to those days, you can come to the Student Support Services, and you can ask us about it, or you can go talk to your program coordinator. They'll also have information for it. Before we go, we do have a kind of speed dating lightning round for Dana and Kristin. Favorite food?
Pizza.
Cheese.
Favorite movie?
Argo.
Ooh.
Some like it hot.
Favorite word?
Dynamite.
Favorite word? Jack, my son's name.
Least favorite word?
Can't.
Moist.
I've never heard that one before. Place you want to go the most?
Travel destination?
Yeah, travel destination. Nice.
Ecuador.
Ooh, Ecuador. What's in Ecuador?
The swing at the end of the world.
What's that?
Wow.
It's a swing on the edge of a cliff, and there's nothing holding you on, and you just...
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
How much time
January.
January?
It's coming.
That's the perfect time. It'll be
Yeah.
winter here, and then you can just go to the edge of the world.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys very much for your time. I greatly appreciate you guys coming down and talking about Habitat for Humanity. So for Algonquin College, you guys can look out on our Student Support Services website. For the trades, it's October 3rd and November 7th. Dana and Kristin, hopefully I'll get to see you on site one day.
Sounds good.
Sounds great.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For our social media on Instagram, we are at Algonquin College SS, Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest at Algonquin SS.